Ms. Harrington, how long have you worked at the Institutional Research and Assessment Department?
I've been here about 10 years, and prior to that I was in information technology for about 20, I guess.
Okay, and during your time here, what trends have you seen in the male versus female population of the university?
Well, since you sent me those questions yesterday, I kind of did a little research, and females make up 55% of the population, the student population right now, and 10 years ago it was 53. So it's not, not a lot of difference.
Right.
But I think that's the national trend, that, more and more females are enrolling in college. And probably, to me, the more interesting trend is that more and more are graduating. The big story is that 55% female. But that kind of hides a lot of the trends that are within various schools at the university. So if you look at liberal arts, that's actually 60% female, so much larger than the 55% overall. In applied sciences, 68% are female. And look at this, School of Education, 85% female. So that's a big percentage. And 10 years ago, it was 80%, so it was still big, but not as big. And then the School of Law is only 39% female. Yeah, somehow I just thought that would be even, 50-50, or at least approaching that. School of Business, too, like 35% female.
Okay, so there's a very big range across
so
the different
the majority
fields.
of our students are female in many of these schools, engineering, law. The percentage is much. So I looked first at liberal arts, and the two programs that have the lowest percentage of females are history and philosophy, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
And then in education, one would expect a lot more females. So the lowest, though, was in science education and social studies education.
Okay.
So that's the lowest in the School of Education.
Right.
Then in business, the fewest women, percentage-wise, are in banking and finance, insurance and risk management, MIS, managerial finance, and real estate. And those are about in the 20% range, most of those. And then the last school is engineering, and that's, as one would probably expect, they've got the lowest numbers of all. Mostly around 17%, civil engineering 17%, chemical 17%, mechanical 17%. No, mechanical is all the way down to 13%.
Really?
13% women, yeah. So that was kind of a surprise. The lowest for males is art and art history. Art history only has 6% males. Pretty small number.
Yeah.
Then as you move to education, elementary education, there's only 4%. English education, 6%. Special education, 20%.
Okay.
So again, really low percentages for male. Theater arts, 40%, so that's significantly lower than the females. And this one is not a surprise, social work. Only 8% of our social work majors are males.
Okay.
And I have to give a disclaimer here, because I looked at a 10-year period, and many of our degree programs have changed names. So you may have noticed that something like what used to be called Family and Consumer Science, prior to that was called Home Ec.
Right.
Well, that now has been changed to like nutrition, and dietetics and nutrition, hospitality management. So both of those, so there wasn't a match. So those are both traditionally female-dominated majors, but they're not in this analysis because they have different names. The largest percentages were music. So in 2003, 58% of the majors were female, and that's gone down to 42% this fall.
Okay.
That's pretty significant. Sociology was 42% females in 2003. It's gone up to 66%.
Okay, wow.
Female. And this one was a little bit of a surprise. Spanish, in 2003, 45% of our Spanish majors were females. Now, this fall, 81%.
Wow.
I know, yeah, it's amazing.
That's a big jump.
Big jump. Here's a huge jump, too. Science education was 13% female, and now it's 54% female.
Wow, okay.
And should probably note geology had been 46% female, and now it's only 16%. I guess the law school stats really surprised me. For some reason, I just assumed that was about a 50-50 split, and it turns out that it's not. And then I really would have thought there'd been more progress in engineering. I thought that there would be more, with the emphasis on the STEM fields, people trying to get into that science, technology, engineering, and math. I just thought there would be more females in engineering, but
Okay.
doesn't appear to be.
All right.